For starters, I want to say Ishida has been building Azuma to feel very real. It's kind of insane how much we've taken a liking to him given his screen time. Oh man, that chapter hit home. For many people, it seemed like they enjoyed the action. A lot of it for me was the emotional impact. No one wants to throw hands with their best friend. And for us, it's almost as hard as it is for Tokyo because we know Azuma's intentions were good. We also know how bad he wanted these Choujin powers. We know how much it hurt him to find out what he's done because we know the kind of man Azuma wants to be. I didn't expect us to head down this route, and I don't mean to be selfish, but I cannot wait for the next chapter. Now moving on, Azuma's how a lot of people would have reacted in real life if you found out your best friend, who's been looking up to you for so long, who you always pick up, and who's been following your footsteps ever since you guys were kids, now has superpowers. This turn of tables is not something he'd ever expect, and it's not something he'd be able to handle proper given his age. I mean, they're only teenager, and more importantly, Azuma's ego. But it's complicated because although he is jealous, he's acting selfishly, and he's just been a mess lately, Azuma still cares for Tokyo. There are honestly a number of ways you can take this. You can take this as this is his true colors as to how Azuma really is, how he really is possibly being portrayed through his transformation. Because, you know, they did say the thing about Choujin, which we are going to get into once we start the review. But on the other hand, you can also take this as this is a part of him that he's just confused about. It is not really used to feeling, you feel me? But man, we are only 21 chapters in, and granted these chapters are long sometimes, the writing is so good. I'm so excited to see where this goes, and I cannot wait to start to review this chapter. But before we do, if you're new to anime, definitely want to welcome. Here on the channel we cover all sorts of dope, awesome anime, manga related content, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, and a whole bunch of more since I just finished my semester. So, and of course, Choujin next, man. You gotta love Sui Ishida. So definitely subscribe and join the channel. Drop a like if you end up enjoying the video, and definitely comment down below and let me know what you thought of the chapter. With that being said, let us begin. So we start the chapter off, picking off right where we left off. And I don't know how so many people thought, you know, not to, you know, poop on anybody's idea, you feel me? You know, we're all fans, you know, you don't know, we all left on that cliffhanger. But I don't know how you guys could have thought that the person transformation at the end was Tokyo. I mean, Tokyo was unconscious right behind Ellie. That had to have been Azuma. Come on, y'all gotta do better than that. But all jokes aside, we start the chapter off with Azuma transforming. And as Azuma transforms into his Choujin form, we get some dialogue going on by the narrator. And he says some really real stuff, you feel me? The narrator says, dreams, hopes, righteousness, persistence, fury, justice, aesthetics, love. Choujin are bequeathed the form and power most becoming to them. A particular type of worldview, a complex as if it were given rises to a particular Choujin nature. As we see all the things Azuma, things that are cool in life, you know, swords, samurai, guns. And we get a call back to the first time Azuma and Tokyo gave each other the syringe. And we then get the words, some say those without such a complex cannot become a Choujin. And we also see war, cogs, and, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. You know, all stuff that, you know, Azuma, it basically has to do with his nature, you feel me? So following this, we get Azuma transforming into his, you know, we don't fully get him transformed, but he's in the process of transforming, and we see these chains onto his wrists. I wonder what those symbolize. Maybe he's, I don't know, chained by his ideas. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. You know, we got some awesome, you feel me, deep thinkers, especially on the subreddit. I've seen some amazing things. You know, the community is amazing. I hope it continues to grow. But moving on, the narrator says, thus the boy, as we see Azuma probably get into his form, must have had such a complex. So I guess that's Sui Ishida's way of saying Azuma has always been like this. Because, like, you know, these Choujin powers don't come out of the ass, you feel me? Like, it has to do with your nature, like what you always been, you know. You know, I mean, that depends, considering, you know, Ellie had her powers given to her. I don't think Ellie is someone that had, you feel me, that a complex that had to do with smoke powers or whatever. But, you know, who knows, we can find out later on. But, you know, we see with Tokyo, you feel me, Tokyo, the whole thing with the vulture, you feel me, that really spoke to him. Shiozaka had the whole thing with the baseball. You feel me? Monoma had the whole thing with wanting to protect. You know, that's why she had the strength. You saw the box Choujin, who was so fed up with his boxing job, he thought the society as a whole should be all put in a box. You feel me? And, you know, Azuma's Choujin powers, they're not coming out the ass. They have to do with something deep rooted within him that's coming full circle, or coming out of him through this transformation. That has to do with Azuma's complex nature, you feel me? So I really hope to see, like, how Ishida explains this, like, what he decides to call it. Is it, I mean, because, you know, he did draw inspiration from the series Moon Knight, I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Oh, Anime Devil Hunter here. It's 2:06 a.m. and I just remembered it's called Moon Beast Shoujin. My apologies. But anyways, we'll talk about that later. Following that, Azuma fully gets into his Shoujin form, and Ricardo, you know, the octopus dude. For those of you who don't know, was like, wait, there's another one. Like, where are all these dudes popping up? Ellie's just looking at it like, bro, what the hell is going on? Ricardo says to Ume, how do you want to handle this one? And right as soon as that happened, Azuma cuts off Ricardo's head, and Ume cannot believe what the hell. Like, Ellie's shocked as well. Following that, before Ume could even, you know, the Paper Moon Shoujin, for those of you who don't know, even call out to Ricardo's name, Azuma swoops back around, and in the middle of this, we're getting the narrator's words and Shoujin's abilities. We're gonna finish that sentence later. Before Ume can even think, she's like, bro, this nigga is fast as hell. Azuma swoops around and starts beating the living crap out of Ume. So for all those, you feel me, all that damage she done did to him, she's getting it back tenfold. And she's thinking to herself, can't use paper trip in time. We didn't get what the narrator finished saying. Shoujin's abilities, especially a morph type Shoujin strength, depends largely on their original physical capabilities. And we know Azuma had them hands, you feel me? Azuma, when he was in his human form, he was giving Ume work, you feel me? We didn't get the narrator finish off his sentence. In other words, the boy has a certain knack for fighting, and we see Azuma beat the living crap out of Ume. Like, bro, she has blood splattered all over on her. Like, it's crazy. And he actually, you know, he's beating her ass in the middle of the air, and he actually slams her down. And Ellie can't believe what the hell is going on. She's like, are you Higashi? Bro, Azuma's not pulling no strings on anybody. Like, he's letting everybody feel his anger. You feel me? All that jealousy that he's been building up, he's giving it to everyone. You feel me? And Azuma takes his hand and he actually punches through Ellie. And Tokyo can't believe what the hell he's seeing. Like, he screams like Ellie. He tries to run to help her, and Azuma kicks Tokyo, like, he kicks bro into a wall. You feel me? Like, bro, this is crazy. Monoma and Simon try to come and help, but you feel me? Like, they didn't do much. You feel me? Simon comes and says, neither the paper cut nor the tentacle one, and he tries to stab Azuma up with a whole bunch of swords. Monoma tries to come in. She tries to help as well, but bro, none of that is a match for Azuma. And before you feel me? Monoma can raise, Azuma immediately he snaps her neck. You feel me? He snaps her neck. He then turns his intentions onto Simon, and Simon's just thinking like, bro, what kind of Shoujin are you? Out of nowhere, a blade comes up, you feel me, because Azuma admires samurais as well, and he cuts Simon. Kind of ironic, considering, you know, Simon's like a sword Shoujin going down to that. It's crazy. But Azuma's abilities are broken, you feel me? And, you know, after Azuma's done taking out everyone out of, you feel me, all of Tokyo's allies and friends, you feel me? I mean, the Paper Moon Shoujin and the Octopus Shoujin, they weren't really his allies, but Ellie, Monoma, and Simon, Momoma, however you pronounce her name, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, he turns his attention on to Tokyo, and Tokyo's like, is that Azuma? And he's thinking to himself, but Azuma was just like, so he turned to a Shoujin, but if like Azuma would never do none of this for any reason, like, bro, there's no way. But we get the words, however, from the narrator, and Azuma says to Tokyo, fight me. The narrator finishes off his sentence and says, the boy also lacks something monumentally important. And you feel me, Azuma points to Tokyo, and apparently next chapter they're about to go on. And the final, bro, let me talk about the final panel of this chapter, with Tokyo crying and saying, why? Boy, that broke me. Because like ain't nobody want to get it with their mans. Like, bro, come on, like, damn, bro. A lot to say, man. Sui Ishida, this is 10 out of 10 chapter. This will definitely go down forever. Like, no matter how many awesome chapters we get from here on out, this will forever go down as one of my favorite Shoujin X chapters, considering, you know, we've been for the longest waiting on Azuma Shoujin powers. You know, for the longest we've been trying to figure out, like, where is Tokyo and Azuma's dynamic gonna go? Like, what path are we gonna specifically head down? Because like, the possibilities are endless, you know, you feel me? We could have got a Gon and Killua type dynamic, you feel me? We could have got a Naruto and Sasuke, you feel me? Like there's like, bro, the possibilities are endless, you feel me? And like, this is not where it ends, considering we have to see Azuma's answer once he gets out of his Shoujin form and finds out what he did, you feel me? But anyways, man, this was a phenomenal chapter. I really enjoyed this chapter. I believe I saw some people saying that the next chapter might come out on the anniversary of the first chapter, you know, when the series debuted May 10th. Hey guys, whenever we get it, you feel me? By far, man, this was Bro, this has to go down as one of them chapters. You feel me? Like, bro, the emotion I felt, bro, the action was, you feel me? The action was there. You feel me? The action was phenomenal. The hype of Azuma getting his powers. You feel me? Us seeing his awesome form. You feel me? But boy, like, what Tokyo was going through. You feel me? Like, that definitely got to me, man. But anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. Definitely hit the subscribe button for more awesome Choujin X content. Comment down below and let me know what you thought of the chapter. It is your boy Anime Devil Hunter, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Have an awesome day, and keep reading that Choujin X.